Okay, this is case A of case A and B, or the standard MRE menu offerings. There's 12 menus in each case. You can see here the date this was packed is 2022, so that's the 2307 as 2022 is the last digit, single digit of the year, and then 307 is the 307th day. And then 3 years later is supposed to be the inspection date on November 2025. And then identifies there's flameless ration heaters within there. And then there's also the fresh check sticker. And this indicates it was stored in good conditions because the inner circle is light, outer circle is dark. If it had been in poor conditions, it would have dark inner circle. And then this has some things that were added later here when this was sold privately. And then in addition, there was also this sticker added. When you open one of the cases, it looks like this. And this is a sleeve. I've actually taken it apart, but keeps the menus in there, the individual MREs. Okay, after I opened them up and pulled each menu, each MRE out of the box, these are all 12 of them together. And you can see that there's 3 different types of labeling: the diagonal MRE label, the horizontal MRE, and then the MRE in the middle, and then the MRE up top with the stacked rifles there with 2 people in front of it. So here's a close-up on the different menus. I picked this particular case because I wanted to avoid the pepperoni pizza that's in case 2. There's 6, then 7, 8, 9. You see the numbers up on the side too. I guess it's only on the side. Oh, it's in 2 places, yeah, on the side and then up the top there. But I was surprised when I pulled this out because it's, for menu 11, it's a pizza slice cheese, and that had recently been switched out from something with crumbles there. So in recent years, menu 11 was vegetable crumbles with pasta, but you can see now it's been switched out to pizza slice with cheese. I generally liked the case A options compared to what was in case, or still in case B. So for continuing the review here, I picked menu 9, which is beef stew. I figure it's hard to mess up beef stew, so try that one out. I also wanted to mention I bought this case at my local Bi-Mart, which is like an old Kmart. It's here in the Pacific Northwest in the United States. Surprisingly, it was only like $48 or so for the whole case. I'm guessing that these were rotated out from some storage with the military, and they sold them off by the pallet. All right, it says it has a peelable seal here, pretty strong plastic, pretty standard for several years now. Yeah, it is peelable, but it rips a little bit. Alright, got the contents here, the accessory packet, put that here in a minute. Vanilla pound cake, FRE flameless ration heater, little hot beverage bag, so it goes up to 12 ounce, peanut butter, multi-grain snack bread, Sterling Foods, celebrate taste. Alright, little nice bottle of Tabasco sauce there. Lemon lime flavored no fruit juice. Prime ingredient is sugar. Grape jelly. Nice portion size there. Oh, they're going exotic here. Seems like they're kind of smushed together. They melded together maybe. Of course, I don't know why they would melt. Maybe it's just vacuum packed, I don't know. Looks like a standard commercial offering. Here's the main beef stew. I don't know how to read the date codes. You can see the date codes there. So the sleeve. Get some information on vitamins. All right. And here's the nutritional information on the beef stew. And the spoon. Open up the accessory packet here. Looks like that's not a peelable seal. Makes me wonder what somebody's gonna have to just rip it apart. Okay, I gotta pull out a knife here. Alright. Didn't cut high enough. Check out what we have in here. Alright, we got the gum. Creamer, non-dairy, dry for coffee or tea. Bill's Brew, freeze-dried coffee. There's the other side there. Moist towelette. Salt. Splenda artificial sweetener. Regular sugar. And then toilet paper. San Francisco Faust. I don't know what the rest of it says. Lighthouse. There we go. Made in San Francisco by Lighthouse for the blind and visually impaired. All right, there's everything assembled together. So let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Wanted to point out here on the Skittles on the back, since it's commercial offering here, it says best before 06/2023, and here we are in October 2025, and again it was packed in 2012. I'm going to zoom in on some of the items here. So this beverage base powder lemon lime. This is natural and artificial flavor. Directions for use: allow water just chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding to powder. Tear pouch at notch, open zipper, and add 12 ounces of water, about a half canteen cup to fill line. Close zipper, shake to mix, single use only. Gianna's Brothers Packaging Company, Kansas City, Missouri. And there's the nutrition info. Lemon lime flavored, no fruit juice. Multigrain snack bread, 2 ounces, 57 grams. Peanut butter, thanks our military for their service. Peanut butter, need package before opening. Roasted peanuts, sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oil, rapeseed, cottonseed, and/or soybean oils, salt, vitamin C, vitamin A, palmitate. Contains peanuts, soy, and then it identifies ingredients are not in regular peanut butter. Grape jelly. Ingredients: corn syrup, water, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, grape juice, juice concentrate, fruit pectin, citric acid. Gives you a pick-me-up, I guess. The beef stew. Showed that before, but here. Seasoned cooked beef, water, binder product, a bunch of other ingredients. vanilla pound cake. It says ingredients: sugar, enriched bleached flour, water, shortening, soybean oil. Oh, it's okay. That's an ingredient: soybean oil. Anyway, eggs, glycerin. Anyway, a bunch of other things there you can look at. All right. I wanted to show a few more specifics here on things that are in the packet. These Skittles, if I open them up, surprised that they're like melted together, because it was supposedly stored in good conditions. See, that's kind of, I don't know if they degrade over time. I thought Skittles were pretty robust. And in this sleeve that I showed before, it shows in each component what the different vitamins and minerals are. I don't know if anybody really pays attention to that, but the sleeve's nice for when you're putting some insulation around the flameless ration heater, and you have the main inside. If you haven't seen these before, it gives instructions on how to use them. Shows how to put the food pouch in with the heater on the bottom. There's the sleeve. Add water, then it reacts, and using an exothermic reaction. So you can put a rock or something under there, and then the steam comes out. Thought it was interesting. It says vapors released by the activated heater contain hydrogen and flammable gas. Do not place on an open flame in the vapor. Vapors released by activated heater can displace oxygen. And when it talks about the timing, 10 to 15 minutes depending on air temperature. Top half of the bag can be torn off and the MRE can be removed and eaten. And then I showed this before with the cold drink, flavored drink. That's, you can drink that right in the pouch after you fill it with water and mix it. But this here is for the hot beverage. This is the hot beverage bag. So to avoid a burn, beverage heating time should not exceed 6 minutes. Use caution when handling hot beverage. It says open beverage bag, fill with water to appropriate fill line, add beverage powder. Gives some more instructions on how to use it with FRH, how long to heat it for, and then get yourself a hot drink there though. I think I showed this before, but it was interesting to me that it says lighthouse for the blind and visually impaired. I wanted to show here on the MRE package, there's a date stamp down at the bottom. If you turn that around, you can see that that's the 2 is for 2022, the 306th day. The case was marked the 307th day, so this is right around the same time period. And then here on the multigrain snack bread, it has this stamp on it, so that's 2022 202nd day. So a bit before when the whole thing was packaged together. I noticed that the vanilla pound cake, I didn't see any date stamps on that. I wanted to show with the freeze-dried coffee, it has a date stamp of 22291A. And I assume that they do 2 digits on that because that's 2022 and the 291st day of the year. Okay, since I'm at home and I didn't want to use a flameless ration heater and go outside because of the hydrogen, I decided just to put it in boiling water until it got warm enough. Be hard to do this out in the country or in the forest or the desert like our warfighters do. But I thought I'd show this when I open it. That's what it looks like. So there's how it is in the pouch. Looks pretty good. Make sure I get it all out here. All right. Got my hot sauce handy here. A little bit of salt if I need that. All right, and then I was gonna open up the crackers here. Oops, that's the pound cake. Here's the crackers. Multigrain snack bread. Okay, not crackers. That's terrible. I mean, able to be torn. There's what it looks like. It's got the oxygen packet to, yeah, the oxygen absorber. Like a pretty, oh, it's actually pretty soft. I was thinking like it's like hardtack or something, but anyway, I'll have to try it out here. So, hope you enjoyed this review. It's my first one of MREs. It's nothing like Steve 1989 MRE reviews does. He is the best one on YouTube that I've seen that can do that. He does it right. So I want to give all credit to him, and maybe I'll come back with something new. Thanks. I'm going to show, this is the vanilla pound cake. I'll take it out of the container here. It has an oxygen absorber, so make sure it's not adhered to it. Left in the bag, but kind of like a muffin top. So